Survival, 18 lives, all pick. Well. Not sure exactly what terrain I picked there because I pressed enter to type in the random events deactivated. So let's hope we didn't mess anything up. I'm going to go with the dwarfs, the mountain kings. They are known as dwarfs, the mightiest dwarven warriors wielding both enchanted warhammers and hand axes. These fierce fighters live to test themselves against worthy opponents. With mechanical devices, mortars and long rifles, they rule the battlefield. Battle is what defines the life of the Mountain Kings. Da.
Upgrade complete.
Right. They have a passive racial, which is dwarf mine, so instantly receive gold equal to your double your income, which is pretty darn good. Of course, I've got to push some income.
Research complete.
Only a little bit though. I'll try not to push income quite as heavily as I normally do. Even though that kind of pains me in a way. What course did I take in college? Why are you studying up on me, are you dirty pigeon? It was English and sociology and drama. I only really wanted to do drama, but I had to pick 2 other ones because that's what they forced you to do. Hang in there. Down for the count. Magic damage. And they have medium armor. Okay. Good. 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 Let's get moving. So defender has defend, which is obviously really good. But it's a bit too much money at the moment. And those are way too expensive right now. I don't think Runecast is too necessary right now. He's just a weaker rifleman that costs more. So I either get 1 more rifleman or I actually get 2 warriors. And I think I'll go for 2 warriors.
Job's done.
40 gold instead of 30 gold. So you've got Azeroth defenders, Orc, I would assume, crossbowmen, some human forces. Not sure what's on over here. And Naga. Oh no, White Eagle picked a Naga. So of course there is the income, which I could push. But the levels do get a bit spicy for a few levels. Oh, I wouldn't have mind being an actor, sad person. That's fine. 48 gold again though. I mean,
What do you need?
you put me in a bit of a tricky predicament. I think I'll just put another rifleman down.
Job's done.
And then if I win that one, I should be able to upgrade something with the gold. That's if I win. Nuke that Furbolg warrior. Oh, he looks cool. Excellent. 62 gold is not 65 gold.
Hello.
So, could go 2 more riflemans.
I'm your shooter. Aye, sir. Aye.
Let's get to fighting.
Or I could sell
Human act.
for 80 and lose 15% gold, but then get 1 defender at least.
Show us a
But 2 riflemen would actually be fine as well, I think.
go. Me too. Job's done. Come on, Shanty. Job's done.
When I feel a bit more established, I'll start pushing greed. But at the moment, going relatively safe for the time being. Level 5 can be really nasty as well, so I'm just going to prep for that one. If I get past level 5, I'll feel more comfortable. Yeah, look at that. Damn, they sliced through my dudes. I should still win this though, really, because I've invested a lot of money. I've only done 1 push on income. I would have lost it if I didn't have a push.
Where do you want us?
Right, 52 gold is still this horrible amount. So, may as well Runecaster.
You made the right choice. Job done.
Set behaviors to flee. Set behaviors to flee.
Let's get to fighting. Aye, sir.
Set behaviors to flee.
I'm ready and waiting.
Footman.
Kind of slow.
Footman. Footman.
What do you need?
Rifleman.
I'm your
Rifleman.
shooter. I'm your shooter.
Rifleman.
Okay.
Rifleman.
Aye, sir. You
Rifleman.
have a target?
That looks pretty good.
I'll do what it takes.
Have you...
What do you
Actually, have you in that.
What do you need? Time to go.
Do like a
sir.
zigzag
I'll take
thing.
care of it. You have a target? Aye. I'm your
Time
shooter.
to go. You can count on me.
Aye, sir. Where do you want us?
Oh, it's PvP. Right. Nice. Get your magic damage in there. Yeah, magic damage versus that heavy armor. He's still really tanky, that knight, though. Can we kill that knight? Or is that knight just going to tear everything I have? I feel a bit robbed, to be honest. Because his knight is just not dying at all. Come on. I'm obviously going to lose this, aren't I? It's going to be a close one, but I'm going to obviously lose it. Damn it. I guess my 290 value army loses versus 245.
Show us a
Classic.
Move your arse.
That keeps me on level 5, doesn't it?
Let's get to fighting. Come on, Shorty. On our way. More gold.
Oh, it is the boss. Okay. I'll get defender next turn if this doesn't go well. I feel like I'm going to wipe at about 15% or something on this one. Might kill this though and get the gold, but knowing my luck, I won't kill it. Yeah. There we go. Defender, let's go. Finish this.
I'm ready and waiting. That's more like it. Let's get it.
So we're off to a classic witty bad start.
You made the right choice.
See if there can be a comeback after this. I want to win most of my PvPs as well. Like, I've not pushed much on income. That's part of the reason why I want to win more fights, but... RNG is RNG. No excuse to lose this time now.
I'm your shooter. Okay. You have a target? I'll take care of it. You're kind of slow for a human. Where do you want us? Let's get moving.
Let's get to
There we
fighting.
go.
Hello.
I'm ready and waiting. What do you need?
You can count on me.
What do you need?
Show us a target.
Get Berserker, Griffin, Bear Rider, and Mortar Team. Might be nice to have one Mortar Team for the splash. Of course, there's the farm issue. So...
Want us?
I push... I'm not sure if it's worth doing the dwarf mine or 2 lots of the gold, because my income isn't even that high at the moment, is it?
What's happening?
Get another defender.
It's hammer time.
Let's get to fighting. Move your arse.
Not sure what the command is to see what your income is. Oh, I see. 35. So I can either get 70 gold by doing that twice, or I can spend 8 to instantly receive gold equal to double your income. So that should always be better, the dwarf mine. Yeah.
Hello! Come on, Shorty. On our way!
I'm your shooter.
Upgrade complete.
Aye, sir. Name your poison. Have one on the house. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Show us a target.
Another round? You have a target? Trouble, I'm your shooter. You have a target?
You seem a little hard.
Keep him nearer the back,
You seem a little hard.
because he's more important.
Where do you want it?
It's a lot of units, so we're going to snipe them down. Might need to get that mortar team eventually. This guy's been doing nothing for like half the fight. He is buying a bit of time now. That was some nice micro from the Runecaster. Is it going to be enough though? Can Crossbowman save me? Heck, it might do it actually.
Let's get to fighting.
I feel like I could have easily lost that level.
Let's get to fighting. Mobile. You made the right choice. It's on.
What do you need?
Upgrade complete.
Time to
Can
go.
you come to the back as well?
I'm your
You
shooter.
replace.
Let's get moving. I'm ready and waiting. Let's get it on. What do you need? You have a target? You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Ah, no problem.
What do you need?
Aye, sir. Where do you want us?
Alright, now I'm against frickin' 3 knights. So it's gonna keep making me fight against someone that counters me, which is brilliant, instead of fighting against different people. Defenders are keeping me alive for a little bit. Could be the crossbow man that carries me. I've certainly got a lot more value than you, but that didn't help me last time. Sharpshooter.
Show us a target.
Those knights are really OP. I'm
Me too.
gonna push income again, I should be fine.
Research complete.
And then I can do the dwarven mine next turn.
Gotta go. Me too. Come on, Shorty. On our way.
Most likely true, but in the early game you'd think having a good bit of mass would help as well in the PvE rounds, which is probably why I've only lost 1 life, I think. You've lost 2.
You have a target?
Hello.
So I disagree versus the PvE.
Where do you want us?
Yeah, I would suggest mass as well. It's only because the knight was just so ridiculously good against my rifleman. That specific unit.
Let's get to fight. Show us a target. Hello. Move your arse.
Could be really greedy. It's an event round next turn. Most of the time you win those quite early on, actually. So I'm not sure if I need to worry. Do that.
Research complete.
Do that. And then that again. That's pretty greedy.
I'll do what it takes.
Yeah,
Let's
get on
get
now.
to fighting.
Research complete.
You sold me. Lots of range units will help for these events to snipe. That's a good bit of a push. Murlocs are tanking all the damage at the moment, and I'm just sniping from behind. That'll teach you to go knights. You've got to get those ranged DPS.
Another round?
Aye, sir.
I'm your dwarf.
Let's get moving.
Where do you want us?
200 gold.
Build more farms.
You're kind of slow
Show
for
us a
a human,
target.
aren't you?
Maybe I'll just upgrade actually now,
Ready and waiting.
rather than
Aye,
pushing the
sir.
farm.
What's happening?
Upgrade complete. Upgrade
That's
complete.
more like it.
Name your
What do you
poison.
need?
I'll put it on your
Aye, sir. Aye, I'm your shooter.
Here we go. There's an advantage to staying really back then with your units, because if you stay right at the back here, your units move in slower than other people's. You can do the charge, but that's kind of ends up being the same sort of speed. All those cannons, aren't they supposed to be pretty OP? Something about those, they look really nice. You need tanks, usually more than archers. We'll see about that.
We'll do it in a jiffy. Build more farms.
See, this is the trick. 80 gold now.
You have a target?
Hello.
I'll have to push them.
Aye, sir.
Or I can just wait.
Show us a target.
Just wait. Just wait before you push anything. Because I mean, if I get the food upgrade, I wouldn't be able to afford the mortar team that I wanted to get anyway. Oh no, it's a boss. Oof. Let's see how we go. Defend is going to save me here versus this ranged boss. It actually might. No, he's sniping out my decent DPS. Yeah, go away. No, now he's spawned down where my DPS are most vulnerable. And my tanks are furthest away. Get back over here. I don't know, it's still looking okay, but I'm losing a lot of my DPS, so I've only got my tanks left really to kill them. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting him now. That was a nasty snipe.
Where do you want us? You made the right choice. It's on.
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you? Hammer time. What's happening?
Let's get to fight. Build more farms.
What do you need?
If I get 2 sharpshooters, I might be able to assassinate the boss down.
Upgrade
Okay,
complete.
I'm your shooter. I'm ready and waiting. I'm your shooter.
You seem a little
What do you
parched.
need? I'll take care of it.
Is trouble brewing?
Aye, sir. You have a target?
You can count on
You have a
me.
target?
Hello.
Aye, sir. Let's get moving. That's more like What do you need? What's happening?
Keep this guy with them, just in case.
Let's do this. Let's get it on. Let's get moving. I'm ready and waiting.
Show us a target.
Looks good to me.
Let's get to fighting. Hello. Come on, Shorty. On our way. You made the right choice. It's on.
Second time's the charm. new one. Snipe that quickly though. Get some gold for it as well. Yeah, this time the tanks are tanking. Not for much longer there. Take him down, boys. Take him down.
Show us a target. We'll do it in a jiffy. Another round?
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you? What do you need? I'm ready and waiting. I'm your shooter.
Upgrade complete.
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Name your poison.
What's happening? Let's get moving.
Is trouble brewing? Where do you want us?
Let's get moving.
You seem a little parched. I'll do what it takes.
Aye, sir.
Where do you want us?
Hello there, Code. Hello. What have I eaten today? Well, none of your business, Bob. What's wrong with you? I'm going to put an increase on damage. Because I got so many range units.
Let's get to fighting. Aye, sir. Another round? You have a target?
They do a bit more damage now. So the squishier ones I'll put to 50%.
What's happening? I'm ready and
Hello. Is trouble brewing?
I've now upgraded everything almost, apart from the rune. But I'm not too sure if I'm too impressed with those to upgrade them. We can do another push though. Another opportunity for greed.
Research complete.
And then food cap.
Research
Where do you
complete.
want us?
I'm gonna get the berserker. Actually, no, I'm gonna get the mortar team. I can't afford the berserker yet. Need another 4 gold.
Let's get to fighting. Hello.
Might need one more tank now. Keep it together.
Let's get to fighting.
270 gold.
More gold is required.
What about a bear? Yeah. What, is the berserker even good? Could just skip it and get a bear.
I'll do what it takes.
So, battle heal, mad golems, miner. And he's pretty tanky as well, this guy. So that would also be an upgrade in that sense. Not too sure if I'm worried about attacking air with my range unit. 80 hero damage as well. He's melee though, that's a bit of a concern. But his spells seem better. So I think I'm going to go with Battle Priest.
Upgrade complete. Show us a target. Move your arse. Give me something to do.
So he's got heal to all allies. That's good. Or health to allies anyway. When he dies, he summons some units.
Where do you want us?
Yep, that looks good.
Hello. Mobile.
Me versus a Naga. Surely there's no way I can lose this. Let's find out, shall we? They just overwhelm me. Filthy Naga. It looks pretty intense at the moment. I would assume I've lost, judging by the looks of this, but... These characters don't seem to do too well in PvP at the moment, do they? Considering the value that has been spent on them.
Show us a target. Move your arse. Mobile. We'll do it in a jiffy. Wait till you see me in action. Put him away. Hmm? Wait till you see me in action. Aye? Where do you want us? Gotta go. Me too.
I don't want to get too many warriors and then upgrade them because I don't think they're going to be good in the late game. That's why I'm saving up now to try to get a bear. It's obviously a lot more expensive, but it's basically doing the same job, tanking, except it's probably going to be a lot more useful than an early game warrior. Good heal. He's out of mana now. Charging in.
Hello.
There you go. That was nice. Obviously my push on income has helped there. Smack.
On our way. Job's done.
I'm ready and waiting.
He's a big boy. He's got a slam. I might give him charge, actually. Flee and charge.
Fakar, Oskamodo.
Let's get to fighting.
I'll have to... deals 20% of damage to surrounding units, so he's pretty damn good.
What's happening? That's more like it. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you? Let's do this.
Hello.
Let's do this.
Let's get moving. It's hammer time.
Where do you want us?
Okay. That's quite a lot of units. Is the bear rider going to make the difference? Let's find out. He needs to get a good position first. I'm a bit exposed on the right hand side. Bear rider's down. Damn, I got destroyed. Looks like one of those levels you're just going to lose a couple of lives on.
Let's get to fighting. You made the right choice.
What do you need?
It's on.
Oh, Baradung. Those are the ones that you guys liked, wasn't it? Let's get those.
I'm your shooter.
Oh, wow. Oh, right. Very slow. So they become melee units now, which is weird. I'm just a bit worried that they're going to just overkill certain mobs. Like, it's nice having 400 damage, but if you're attacking a mob with 100 health, it's kind of pointless.
Time to go.
Aye. Aye, sir. I'm your shooter. What do you need?
They look awesome, though.
Time to go. Show us a target.
Yeah, that's too many questions, chess moods. Follow my OnlyFans to find out the answers. This is one of those hard choke levels where it definitely throws way too much at you. So you have to wipe a couple of times, I think, before you can actually push forward.
Where do you want us?
Unless, of course, you've got the exact right army composition. Don't know if I need more AoE damage. You can't upgrade more teams, so that kind of makes me a bit worried about making more of them.
Another round. Let's get to fighting.
You're kind of slow for a
Then you'll
human.
show us a
Everything I have is upgraded. So it's not a question of lack of quality.
Move your arse.
Let's try.
Come on, shorty.
What are you doing in my swamp?
GG.
GG. I got Berserker. Thank you there, Lord Whiskers. $75 hero, normal. Greater magic resistance, greater magic. Oh yeah, that one's got the bash. Mountain King. I don't like how this bear rider spends too much time trying to line himself up. Almost got him. Almost. Still too much. They're taking all of my lives this bloody level. Right. 330 gold.
I'm ready and waiting. Where do you want us?
Unless I get another bear rider. Might want to get 2 of them or something. But I'm not too impressed with the current one.
What's happening?
I'm going to turn off his charge. I'm not sure if that's helping or not.
Where do you want us?
Let's get to
I'll get 2 bear riders.
I can't build that.
Let's get moving.
And I'll put them on 50% health return.
Hello.
What a lucker.
Where do you want us?
I might just get upgrades. Tanky stuff. Survivability.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Right, here we go. No chance I'm going to lose this one. 2,365 value, 180 lumber, I guess. Or whatever the other thing is. Versus 1955. No excuse to lose this now. Should be an easy win. It looked bad at first, but the comeback is here. Yeah, get him, boys.
Let's get to fight. Show us a target. We'll do it in a jiffy. Mobile.
Gives me a bit more gold before... I mean, level 14 shouldn't be a problem now. So I'm just going to not spend anything. I should be able to kill level 14 with the extra bear, at least. And the upgrades. So then getting past level 14 should hopefully give me enough gold for like a griffin or something else that I can buy for level 15.
Move your arse.
There is food. Worst case scenario, I'll just sell one of these if the griffin is like 2 food, which it is. I got a good feeling about this. Should be no problem now this level with 2 bears. When you're ready, mate. I'm watching him, look at him. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 9 seconds before he started doing any damage. They're so derpy, man. This is always the problem with melee units in the auto battlers, is they always spend a really long time before they actually find the target they're going for. 440, 45. I'm not going to have enough gold anyway if I do the food, so...
I'm ready and waiting.
I could get the upgrade here instead for Mountain King. And he gets bash, doesn't he? Actually, I think the next level you want the bash.
Build more farms.
So let's try for another one of those.
Thank you for giving me cool content to watch for the past
you, Chess.
7 years on Lazy Nights In.
You lazy person. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Let's get the food upgrade.
Research
I'm putting the bears right at the front so they don't have any excuse.
Get to fight.
Yeah, this next boss, I remember, if it's that sea giant one, which it should be,
Hello.
he was an absolute nightmare, but you can actually hard counter him with a bunch of bash, which is why White Eagle did quite well with his Naga units. I did Naga units last time, but I don't think I had as much bash as he did.
More gold is required.
No bash. Oh wait, we got an event. Oh, that gives me a bit more time. Buys me a bit more time. There's a behemoth. He's over here anyway. Those bears are completely ignoring the fact that this guy exists. There we go. They look cool, but they're dumb. They remind me of playing that white bear in League of Legends many years ago. Played him for a while. Can't remember his name though. Volley Bear, that's the one. Yeah, he was really broke for a while.
Let's get to fighting. You made the right choice. It's on.
Okay, do I get the Griffin then? Or do I still get the bash? Oh, Griffin's got bash actually.
Gotta go. Me too. Done.
Yeah.
You the boss?
He sounds like a bat rider.
Sounds good to me, man. We be listening. Fire it up, man. Yeah, what is it? Hey, shut up. The bat can't hear where he's going. I can see your house burning. Na 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 na. Ha! Me! My balls are burning. Tell my Wi-Fi.
There's quite a few events now, isn't there? I feel comfortable with those bears being surrounded by a bunch of mobs. They got their bash, they got their slam. Get some good value from that. Do the tanking that needs to be done. Sorry. It's a dance show. Look at all the cannons over here. Looks like someone is trying to exploit something. It's just dumbass cannons. I never got those cannons, so I don't think that meant too many of them last time. Yeah, that race did seem a bit nerfed since what I remember it being like.
Where do you want us? Come on, Shorty. On our way.
One more level and I can do another dwarf mine. Level 16. So I don't actually have to do the behemoth, maybe. I might have skipped past it. So 160 gold. Or I could just get the other final bash dude. May as well. And then if I have got past it, I'll just push income again. And then dwarf mine. Ah, I did skip past it. Cheeky. I got some serious value on my team. Oh yeah. Because I think, I don't know, but one of those event levels had those behemoths in it. So whether that sort of allowed me to do it or not, I don't know.
Let's get to fighting. Move your arse.
There's the behemoth. Soap is enjoying the behemoth at the moment. He's got the slaughterhouse wheel as part of his shield. That giant undead unit. Outplayed. Gold, boys. Gold.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Research complete. It's still not even that high, though. It's only level 8 or 9. Yeah, it must be level 8 at the moment, because the next one's 9. Feels like I've put quite a lot into it, though. Where are you going? Like... It's like watching a noob in 4 versus 4 RT trying to use their spells. Their level 1 Mountain King. Okay, well, I'll just keep pushing gold for the time being, whilst it looks like I'm okay. No reason not to. Because you need to push it to max anyway by the end of the game. There's a behemoth. There's a Tyrell. You guys need to stay alive, though, if we're going to kill the last boss. So you do need to get past this. I'm looking at you, Soap.
Show us a target.
Keep this guy. Yeah, I just got destroyed that level. My Streamlabs saw it coming and decided to shut itself down for no apparent reason.
Show us a target. Come on, Shorty.
On our way.
It likes to do that. Yeah, I'll need siege or something. This guy's got siege damage, but he's only 1,120 gold. So I either just sacrifice some lives now, or I just build a shit ton of mortar teams
You have a target?
and hope that that's going to be enough. Or I can just do more upgrades if I can't get the units I want, because the upgrades are always going to be useful late game as well.
Ready and waiting. Aye, sir. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
I think I'll just do a bunch of upgrades, really.
Research complete. Research complete.
Because I hit a bit of a hard wall.
Research complete. Research complete.
So that's upgrades, I see.
Research complete.
Hello. I'm not sure how that's going to affect the FOD now. With it crashing. I do appreciate it just randomly turning itself off. Nice snipe. It's gone better, but it's still really hard this level. Like crazy hard. This is another weird jump in difficulty. Oh, webcam's gone massive again because of the restart. Okay.
target.
356 gold. As much as I want to get another unit, they just cost too much in this game, so you either just sit on gold and definitely lose, or you just keep getting upgrades and hope that it pays off.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
I don't think I'm going to win either way. Really. I think I'm done for. Alright. 3,180 value, 960 upgrades versus 2,525 value, 430 upgrades. Let the shenanigans begin. How are the Naga doing so well anyway? I had a really hard time with them before, but that's because I went with the wrong build. I wanted to explore everything they had. This scene's completely BS. I've got just as many upgrades as you do. I got 4-8 on my tanks, you got 3-5. And you've only got 1 on your ranged, I got 2. It's going to be close, but it really shouldn't be. It should really be an easy blast for me. These little guys seem to do quite well in PvP. Yeah, we noticed this last time, Hegel. His divine armor was still taking damage from normal. In some custom games, it does, because the editors probably changed it to do so. Let's go more upgrades.
Research complete. Research complete.
I only have 1 caster at the moment, so...
Research complete.
Let's get to fighting. In Lightbringer's name.
You get another slam out? No. Oh, I've almost got the big one down. Okay, it's looking good again. That's a lot of money.
Gotta go. Me too.
And we're getting close to another dwarf mine. So we can either be greedy and push again, or because we're getting close to level 20, see if I can save up for something like a dwarf king. If I'm lucky, I could get it next turn, but we'll have to see. Probably not. But that's a hero, so you definitely want to get that. There's also a hero here. It's a ranged one. I'd rather get the ranged one after I've secured more tankiness. So... Gonna sit on my 500... Oh, wait. Oh, that's a lot of money. 960 gold. I could get the extinct. No. I'm still gonna wait and just get that dwarf king. I'm still gonna do that. I want the big guy. Good slam. This guy hasn't used slam. He's going to use slam in a moment. He's just positioning himself for it. 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. Watch out for the flank. Run. Sweet, I got past this level as well.
Come on, Shorty. On our way.
Boom. The King of Thunder with his 2 pets. It's Moradin. So lightning from hammer damage nearby enemy units, 50% of his damage. Storm Strike deals 300 damage to nearby units and slows. That's always good. And he gives a +1 defense, which is better than nothing. Probably save for the Extinctionator next turn as well. Yeah, I was thinking. I've got quite a lot of upgrades as it is. I got 4 and 8.
Hello. Move your arse.
So this next level is going to be really troublesome.
What's happening? I'm ready and waiting. It's hammer. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Aye, sir.
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
What do you need? You have a target? What do you need? Where do you want us?
I'm coming through.
You seem a little paw. I'll give it a shot.
I like that.
Show us a target.
That looks good. Oh, it's the Brood Mother. My queen. Looks like I hard counter the spiders. With a Moradin. Straight in there. He's slowed down to the nth degree though, because of Brood Mother. And he's ensnared. Not all of my melee can reach. Remy's on level 21. Tyrell finishing up there. Soap catching up on level 19. White Eagle on level 20 as well, so he's against Brood Mother. I've 2,296 damage.
What's happening?
That was one of these little dudes, wasn't it?
Let's get to fighting.
Extinctionator.
You made the right.
Looks like a Warhammer 40k unit.
Move it.
What do you want me burn?
Aye, sir.
Hemet Nessenwary. Let's go with a range. No, actually, let's push some gold now, because I've already done quite a lot of value. So I think I should keep pushing gold now. Mini Deathwing.
Get to fighting. Show us a target.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
I'm ready. That's all I need to do. I can trade time. I think he's going wrong for Soap again. I think he needs like a hero unit or something.
I'm your shooter.
We be
Another
listening.
round?
Wait till you see
Name
me
your
in action.
poison. Name your poison.
Yeah, what
You
is
have a
it?
target?
He's got the true shot aura.
You seem a little parched.
I have to keep these close now. Because he's got true shot aura.
Give me something to do. I'm coming through.
I'm your shooter.
Trouble brewing?
Okay. This should be a pretty close fight, this one. Wonder how those tanks do, though. Those OP cannons in the back. Looks like they're doing pretty good.
Where do you want us?
We'll do it in a jiffy.
The map maker one might want to take a look at those. Might want to put a few more air units in. I'm going to try to save for the Steam Fortress, I think. Because I'm going to want that for the castle boss.
Let's get moving. I'm ready and waiting. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
sir. Let's get to
I'm
fight.
your
Another
shooter.
round?
What
Give
you
me
want?
something to do.
Is trouble brewing?
It's going to start getting into lag territory soon.
Show us a target.
23 shouldn't be anything special.
Show us a target. Let's get to fighting.
The second path of the Runecaster gives you a hero unit as well. Oh, I see. So that's the one that gives you Royal Guard. Okay. So let's go get him then.
Job done. You can count on me.
Sag.
Upgrade complete.
Ruler of Iron.
Upgrade complete.
Where do you want us?
Are you sure that's the Royal Guard?
Till you see me in action. Wait till you see me.
Because he doesn't upgrade anymore, this one. Got chaos damage at least. Reduces the armor. Oh, reduces the target's damage. 30% for bosses. That's pretty good. Want to keep him alive then.
What's happening?
I think my berserkers are upgraded though.
I'm ready and waiting. You have a target?
These are my berserkers. Unless one of them goes. Let's try another berserker then. That chestnut. No.
Research complete.
Come on, Shotty.
Kind of slow for a human.
Guard of
aren't you?
King.
Upgrade complete.
Forge magic swords.
Upgrade complete.
Elite Royal Guard. Okay. So it's Elite Royal Guard then. Looks cool. Just gonna leave all of my range units to get exposed. Embrace. So how comes you guys are having a fight over here and I'm having a little thing over here with Tyrell? I guess they can't put all players in the same arena or something? Does that mean I'm missing out on potential gold over here? Alright, let's go kill Tyra. Or snipe these for the gold. It's like getting fed on Legion TD. Come on, get the gold, boys. Get the gold. There's some gold. Gather up that cash. Yep. Tyrell let me down. I'm not sure I can carry all of this. It's too much to fight against. I was so close. Oh man.
Hello.
How the hell you only got 3,700 value, Tyrell? What have you been doing?
Gotta go.
Me too.
Throwing the game is what he's been doing. Oh, time to get the tank.
I can't build that.
Get ours.
And what a tank. Look at it. I might put it on charge, because I think charge puts it onto like fast movement speed. And obviously it moves slow. So that would be a way to sort that. I know the tank is ranged, but just help him get into there quicker. I think charge might actually make him move faster in the long run. That looks amazing, that tank. I blame Rami.
What's happening? Let's get it on.
Hello.
Time to max income? Maybe? At least, I don't know. Should try to get past the cast. I might want to just spend on damage, actually. And survivability. More tanky and more damage. Oh yeah, there's the castle. When he did the nuke. The castle was level 25 then. Looks good for Kitson. He's got this. Easy win for Kitson. No way he can lose this now. He's got so much value in upgrades. I can get the king under the mountain before level 25. Easily. Was that level 24 I did, or am I on level 24 now? Well, Divine Armor isn't, it's different in this game. I definitely think the map maker made it so Divine Armor sort of reduces damage by 50%, not like 99%. It said level 23, so now I should be on 24. I saw nothing, Kidson. Other than you losing to the castle, with which you should have had an easy win. He's got like spotlights to look for these pesky humans and their wizards and shoot them down. Oh, that was a cube. Alright, so it should be level 24 now. Next turn, King under the mountain. I'm going to get 210 gold, and then probably like at least 200 or 300 gold just from killing the mobs.
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
That's not nice, Kidson. You should be humble. Be the bigger man. Hey. I think I might lose this level, actually. The creeps just suddenly jumped up in difficulty. They did that thing where they just suddenly become like 5 times harder than the last creep level. My strongest guy looks like a footman.
That's more like it.
But what a footman.
Let's do this.
In Lightbringer's name, have at thee.
Let's get it on.
He's got Bash, reduces all attacks on Magni by 40 damage. Attacks cannot be reduced below 5 damage. It means that lower units can't really damage him. And Berserk slash Magni strikes with such force they damage multiple units. Okay, let's stick him in the front, obviously. I might be inclined to get another healer. I'm not sure of the Rune Priests. I think because they do upgrade, it costs a lot, but you can get them like 1,750 health is very good. So I can easily get another rune card. Another heal. For characters like Magni. Just in time.
Hello. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
Show us a target.
Let's get moving. It's hammer time. What's happening? I'm ready and waiting. Let's get it on.
Let's get to fighting. Where do you want it?
Let's get moving. Let's do this. What's happening?
Hello.
I should just do upgrade now, actually.
Research.
Damage and armor until I get past level 25. Did you get 3 nukes in a row? At least on the bright side, you didn't lose all your ballistas this time. I get the feeling Rami might be okay on level 25. Oh right, yeah, well there you go then. So White Eagles on level 25. I've got past this level, so yeah, level 25 for me next. Let's go damage.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
In Lightbringer's name.
And get the other healer.
Give me something to do. Aye. Give me something to do. Could you put some bonus points in my drinking skills? Any fish and chip shops about here? I think it's time for a nippy sweetie. What the bloody hell are you playing at? There's nothing more motivating than fighting with a bad hangover. Where's the pub? Let's get pissed. Aye. I'm your
I don't know why, but it's always the dwarf units that get their voices lowered and slowed down.
to the
in like custom games.
You seem a little
Wait
parched.
till you see me in action.
Aye, sir.
To sound more drunk, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
Upgrade complete. Show us a target.
Research complete.
I need to put some bonus points in my drink. Siege engines, so it's spawning little siege engines. So I don't think I'm getting nuked. Raw gold for me. White Eagle's going for it again. Castle. Considering you lost like 3 times in a row, kids, and you still got a lot of lives left. I just don't know how you quite got so much value, to be honest. Did someone transfer gold to you? Pays off a lot then, doesn't it, really? I thought I was a bit more sensible this time round. I did push. I'm not too bad on my gold, but could have pushed more maybe. But it would have definitely cost me a few extra lives. It's alright, you got the bad Hydra. I got the strong, reliable dwarven units. Oh, he's sniping down my tank. Run. No. He didn't run far enough. Well, even if this goes wrong, I would have got a lot of gold from the tanks. It's just if it goes wrong, there's a chance that I can fight against him with a nuke now, which isn't going to go as well. Oh, look at this guy, the Elite Royal Guard!
You're kind of slow for a human, aren't
What a legend! Yeah, I really could have gone either way. He could have just got like shot right before his last swing, but he managed to do it. That's all my units really, so it is just upgrades now. There's not much in the way of chaos damage, really, other than the upgraded Ruler of Iron. So I think I'm just going to go... I'll go income now.
Research complete.
Let's get that finished. Wow, we've maxed income, so I can do the Dwarf Mine as well. So that's a lot of money. And then we can just do upgrades like crazy. For Tyrol. Kael'thas wrecked. Was that Jaina wrecked as well?
Research complete. Research complete.
Let's get moving.
I could definitely get more Royal Guards from Berserkers, yeah. Very good.
I'm ready and waiting.
Could be what I need, actually.
What's happening? You're kind of slow.
The only thing they don't have is Bash, but I'm not sure if Bash does anything versus Sargeras in the end.
Aye, sir.
Aye.
Trouble
I'm
brewing.
your shooter. You have a target? I'm your shooter. This is my boomstick.
I'm feeling confident going forward here. Yeah, the Nagas start to really fall off in this stage. You did really well though, to be honest, with your Naga gameplay. in the early games. You pushed a lot, I think, of gold, most likely, with little value and still did well. But the problem with the Nagas, they just don't really get any better. They just get worse. Oh, it's the Lich King. Yeah, I don't think you can get royal guards. Not like the legit royal. Like, they should have like an extra Naga unit, I think, like a really expensive one that you can buy in the late game. That is like the equivalent of what a royal guard is like in melee, aka ridiculously strong. Chaos damage. You can do it, Tyrell. You can do it. Don't let us down. We need you on Sargeras. Otherwise you're banned.
What are you doing in
Hey
my
Arena, thank you for the
swamp?
2 years.
Happy 2 years.
Thanks very much.
Let's get to fighting.
I'll just keep finishing up my upgrades, I think. Get that all tidied up. The dwarves really benefit in the long run, though, with this dwarf mine. If any race should push income and sacrifice almost all of their lives, it should really be the dwarves. But I didn't want to die and suck so much this time, so I think I found a good balance.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
The tank even benefits from Hemet Nessenwary. It's castle time for you. Soap is catching up. Kitson has the power of the light with Kagga behind him. Tyrell's in the castle. Spirit Link looks good. Lots of chaos damage with Kael'thas. Oh wow, that's like the Warcraft 1 water elementals, if they were small. Yeah, Kidson got a ridiculous amount of gold. I don't know quite exactly how he swung it, but I know he pushed a lot more income, but does it really make that much of an exponential difference? Because it seems like a crazy amount. And you didn't even lose many lives doing it, though. It's like a win-win. Normally it costs you lives to push gold. It's because he fed off of me in those arena fights with his stupid knights. Got some easy kills, despite me putting more value down.
Show us a target. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Research
I'm ready and waiting.
complete.
What do you need? I'll take care of it. Okay. You have a target? Aye, sir. I'm your shooter. You have a target?
Aye.
Oh, look at the miniguns! So that's his anti-air, is it then? Round 47 is when the FPS drop really kicks in then. Is this like the 4th or 5th time you're on the castle? It looks like it's going much better for you this time. Yeah, he's taking a lot of life out of you. I think Sopa's got this as well. Destruction Leech. Weird units. Cool. Didn't even try. Lefalius, thank you very much there for the prime. The Naga didn't lose again, did they? No, they did it. Yeah, they did it. It was just they lost like 4 times before. Yeah. You'll get them next time though. You must have made a lot of money from those tanks. You need an elite royal guard. Slash him from the left hand side. Taking down his leg. Alright, so whilst we're watching Soap get crushed, twitch.tv/WTii is where I stream. If you're interested and you watch from YouTube and you wanted to see what it looks like, come on over to twitch.tv/WTii. UK time 1200 to 1800 typically. I have a streaming some World of Warcraft at the start, going into Warcraft 3 and then maybe some other World of Warcraft bits. It's Warcraft, generally speaking. That's if this, I'm going to have to maybe put this onto YouTube in a really clunky way because my Streamlabs recording software decided to disconnect and destroy itself earlier, so hopefully I can still get the footage, because when it's done that before in the past, it actually corrupts the FOD and you can't actually get the footage back. So hopefully it hasn't, but I don't know until I can see it afterwards.
Come on, Shorty. On our way.
Kidson's going to be the first to kill. Was it? Not Cthulhu. No, it's Deathwing actually first. Nelfaria. Everything must burn. It looks like I've come across one of those power spike levels. And the interesting thing is I haven't, it's not like I'm skimping out on my gold. I'm spending constantly on upgrades. You just come across these odd levels from time to time which just really are way stronger than they probably should be.
What's happening? Aye, sir. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you?
I might get rid of these defenders now.
Show us a target.
And I'll get some berserkers. Wait, what was... Wasn't it berserk? Yeah, it was berserker.
Move your arse. Gotta go. Job's done. Me too. Job's done.
Let's get moving.
Upgrade
What's happening?
complete.
Let's get moving. I'm ready and waiting. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you? What's happening?
Upgrade complete.
I'm ready and waiting. You're kind of slow for a human, aren't you? What's happening? Let's get moving.
Just kind of gives him chaos damage, really. It's quite expensive. Gives a bit more magic resist, though, at least, and a tiny bit more health.
Let's get moving. What's happening?
But chaos,
I'm ready
it's
and
obviously chaos, which is obviously good. Because chaos just deals with everything.
Let's get to fighting. Gotta go.
Me too.
Oh, what? This has gone even worse. By a long shot. You're just feeding him gold now. So what's the moral of the story? Don't play undead.
Show us a target. You made the right choice. It's on.
I'm ready and waiting.
Where do you want us?
Research
Hello.
complete.
What do you need?
Show us a target.
Aye, sir.
Hello. Wait till you see me in action. Give me something to do.
Where do you want us?
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Pushing forward. The dwarfs will repel the filthy undead. Get away from my mountain. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have upgraded anything there to give you more chance to get a few more kills for gold. You could actually team up to some degree and somehow calculate it so that you can almost have a complete split where you wipe out each other's units, because theoretically you get gold for each unit you kill. But if one player decimates the other player, the whole team as a whole probably only gets like half the gold then, really. $644 gold.
Kind of slow for a human, aren't you? You have a target.
Name your poison.
Wait till you see me in action.
Another round?
Give me something to do.
Man.
Wanted to get Ruler of Iron because they have ranged chaos damage.
Let's get to fighting. Hello.
Oh wow, your range units have chaos damage. Looks good to me. Am I gonna wipe? I've still got Muradin. Come on, Muradin. Yeah. Damn. That's kind of unlucky.
Hello. Come on, Shorty. On our way.
Your haircut is trash, Hegel.
What do you need?
You see,
Give me something to do. Let's get to fighting. Aye. Give me something to do. Move it.
Where do you want us?
If the mortar teams could be upgraded, I'd be more inclined to get them, but they just don't. I can't actually get any runecasters. Because it needs a warrior. Alright, so I've got to put down a crappy warrior just so I can get the runecasters.
Job's done.
Mobile.
Come on, Shorty.
Job's
On
done.
our way.
Job's done.
Me too.
I'll do what it takes.
I'll get the sage.
Upgrade complete.
Look at his face.
What is it now?
Oh, right. Can you only have one ruler of iron? Must only be able to have one. And then this guy's got magic damage. I don't have much in the way of magic damage, but he's got a buff.
I'm your guard.
They could be good in the late game, actually, if I can upgrade the caster mana. Could just keep summoning golems.
Upgrade complete.
You see,
Aye.
let's get to fight.
Let's try playing around with that a bit more then.
Done.
Aye, sir.
Job's done.
Upgrade complete.
See, I can't actually upgrade runecasters to those, so I can't really get too many of those.
Aye, sir.
Upgrade complete.
I'm going to give the caster some regeneration,
Research.
now that I've actually got some.
Research complete. Research complete.
Show us a target.
I feel like we're in a bit of a pickle here. If you could keep summoning more than he can actually kill. Are you sure you want to end round? He could actually do this. It might take a while, but... Okay. If you voted such...
Did you know you can sub with Amazon Prime for free?
It's true, actually. For those of you visiting Twitch, you may realize you also have an Amazon Prime account. And if you link that with your Twitch account, you can use that to subscribe and support my streaming channel for free. Twitch.tv/Witty.
We'll do it in a jiffy.
It's a good way to help support. If you know, you mostly watch me on YouTube, you don't even really come on over to Twitch, but you actually have got like Amazon Prime. You got like a free Prime you don't actually use. You can just use it once a month on me. Do it recurring. Job's done. Just helps to support the channel, create this quality content.
Nightbringer's name, have at thee.
I think I might need to look away from the screen. Thank you, Lephalus.
In Nightbringer's name, have at thee.
I'll see if I can watch the fight at the bottom right. Just got to get my mouse cursor in place. Almost. That should do it. Almost.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Sakos 94. Thank you very much there for the sub with Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. I'm surprised that ended as quickly as it did. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. Yeah, I'm not planning on playing this in Reforged anytime soon.
Aye.
I got a whole bunch of healers now, so I'm going to go back to doing upgrades again.
Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete. Research complete.
Try to finish that up. Well, that's another downside of getting a larger army, isn't it? Is it affects the frame rate. I'm going for quality over quantity at the moment. You can see Rami's got twice the army I have, but we've both actually got pretty similar on value and upgrades.
Hello. Research complete. Research complete.
Let's get to fighting.
So I'm on level 30 now. That should be Nefarian. Lefalia said, only sub to support you. I'll never make it to your stream, but hey, you're watching on YouTube daily, so I thought I would support you. Yeah, thanks very much. That's what I mean. Like, if you aren't necessarily able to watch on Twitch, you can still help support in that fashion if you thought about just trying to help keep the channel alive. Because all this stuff typically ends up going on to YouTube. At least the most highest of quality gameplays do, such as this. It looks like I'm getting destroyed. Where's my healers? What are they up to? Yeah. I don't know if I've got the... Ooh, I might still kill him though. Mud golems. Siege golem. Where's that noise coming from? Ah, that's because of the fire from Nefarian. The house is on fire. Hang on a second. Okay, I think we're alright. I think it's from downstairs. I can still hear it. Can you hear it? Oh, it's gone. Keeps procking.
Hello. Research complete.
Thank you, Pan Laser, for the resub. 2 months with the Twitch. Oh, just the normal sub. Thank you very much indeed. They are the same, by the way. Twitch Prime and normal sub, but I appreciate both very much so. Skull. Level 30 is Nefarian, yeah. Nelfarian. Definitely.
Where do you want us?
In Lightbringer's name,
Research complete. Research complete. Research
give me
complete.
something to do. Show us a target. In Lightbringer's
Another
name,
round?
have at
What's
me.
happening?
In Lightbringer's name, have at thee.
Let's get
Give me a moment. What is going on? Someone's cooking a English breakfast. That's why. It's so smoky down there. You can have English breakfast at any time, let's face it. Yes, beeping is apparently part of the process. I think I'm going to lose another life here, am I? I can't tell. I hope not. I need to keep some of them. Kitson's still like 3 levels ahead. Somehow White Eagles managed to catch up with the same level as me despite being 2 lives down. Well, 1 level behind me, but still I'm not exactly sure how that works.
Let's get to fighting. Come on, Shorty. On our way.
I think he's been cheating. You can only have 10 unit at a time. So I can only have 10 griffins. Shall I get 10 griffins?
We'll do it.
That's a lot.
Job done. Me too. Job done. You made the right choice. Done. It's on.
Storm, earth, and fire. Heed my
Kitson's
call.
going against Sargeras now. You're the right race for it. The light versus the Burning Legion. Use my mana. It was 0.6 frames. It's because Kitson's cheated. Look at his value. Like, how's he got that much gold? I'm the one that's supposed to make gold. I'm dwarf. Might just get mass berserkers again, actually. I'm just thinking about that chaos damage. They're like my only chaos damage units that I can actually mass. Still better than the Naga situation I was in last time. Yogs are on. Whoosh! Alex Strauss are getting wrecked. bring that down a touch. Samwise is very excited.
We'll do it in a jiffy.
Ah, I see. I pressed ESC anyway, but it still hasn't procced. There we go. I don't think there's a hotkey for save though. Sargeras did much better that time. Just stashing cash at this point. What's happening? What's going on?
Let's get to fight.
Upgrade complete.
I can't build that. I can't build that.
Gotta go.
Job's done. Job's
We'll
done.
do it in a jiffy.
Job's done. Job's done.
What's happening?
Upgrade complete.
I'm not sure if it's even worth having units that flee versus Sargeras. He's just gonna kill them when they come back with like some AoE ability. May as well just stick on him and try to do as much damage as you can. Whoosh.
Show us a target. Mobile. You made the right. You're kind of slow.
My army's starting to look a little bit one-sided now.
I'm ready and waiting. Let's get moving.
What do you want? Where do you want us?
Another round? Then you're
Aye.
puzzled. You see.
Wait till you see me in action.
Aye, sir.
It's a shame, this is like one of the few auras that I have, and it's for ranged units.
Show us a target.
Get 'em, boys. If I had Reforged graphics on, it would probably be minus frame rate. We'll be going back in time. I hear a lot of whacks. My little Chaos Swordsman, Dwarvish Chaos Swordsman, are slicing away. Did I buy all the Griffins? I bought a few, but then I thought, well, I need Chaos damage anyway. And Griffins don't do Chaos damage. I think Griffins are okay, though. But they're 400 gold, or I can get one of these Chaos dudes for basically this 400 gold as well. You can hear they attack really quickly as well. So Griffin's Bash, but is Bash going to work versus Sargeras? I suspect not. Did I actually kill him? Damn, I'm good. Didn't even try.
Let's get to fighting.
I'm getting better at this. I didn't cheat as much as Kitson has there, but still doing alright.
Where do you want us?
I just need some frame rate so I can build some more units, which is going to lag the game even more. I might want to sell my Griffins then, if he's Bash immune. I just go pure Royal Guards. I don't think that's a great thing, because obviously they're melee and he'll cleave them, but at the same time, I just don't think there's much else it can do. The late game, you don't get too many answers. There's not that many super expensive characters or heroes you can buy. You can only get like one of each. So Sargeras versus Aegwynn. Remy's getting cucked by his cannons.
Let's get to fighting.
Frame rate is catching up. I couldn't even do anything! It lagged so hard the next round just went straight through. I got 2,000 gold to spend. I was going to buy some stuff. Oh my goodness. I may as well just upgrade everything as much as I can. Apart from maybe the casters. I don't know. Depends how long they last, but it's hard to judge because you can't really tell with the slideshow very easily. I can definitely get food upgrade and range. It's just food, range and casters. It's not like the... I've got the important ones, which is damage and armor. And attack speed. Will zooming out help? I almost think it might make it worse, to be honest. He's summoning the devil. I got 300 gold so far. My tank's going down. I can see the projectile heading towards it. Sargeras is 25% health, I guess. But I imagine most of my stuff is dead now. And I don't see much purple on the board. I got the same amount of lives as Kitson, so we still got quite a few tries. It is quite possible to kill him. Do you think that makes a difference, Tifficator? Try having everyone turn off the custom unit tactics like retreat at 25% health, etc. Could be, because it's another command, isn't it? Issued. Whoosh. If there was no lag, you and Kitson could have mercenaries to send units to help others. Or they could do mercenaries to help you and Kitson. You mean the mercenaries as in like the spell? Because I was thinking about that, the Rift. I haven't had to use it this game actually. Just gone pure gold and pretty much got away with it. How are you guys getting these cooler elites anyway? Oh nice, 2,000 health. What is this cooler elite? Is that mercenaries as in loaning your units to them? How do I loan units? What are they doing? Flee, flank, focus fire. Reset, battle march, behavior pattern, charge, set as mercenary. Set your unit as a reinforcement enemy for a picked player. You get all gold earned by this player. Is that what Kismet was maybe down? Stealing other people's gold.
I'm ready and waiting.
What if you don't want someone to? Anyway, I've got to build quickly. Ah, bugger. I got...
Research
Show us a
complete.
target. Gotta go. Me too.
Job's done. Job's done.
What's happening?
Job's done. Job's
Let's
done.
get moving.
Job's
Let's
done.
get moving.
Get them hotkeyed. Oh, wow. Is everyone up to level 36 now? Not quite. A couple people missing. Should be able to get Sargeras down then.
Upgrade complete.
If I can find Sargeras. The redeeming leg. Look at the cannons on the left hand side. Oh, he's going for him though. But look at his health. Hey! GG. Took the victory, boys. There's another round somehow.
Let's get to fighting.
What's happening? Where are you?
What's happening?
You're kind of slow for a
Two
human,
more
aren't you?
balls. Show us a target.
Research
I'm
complete.
ready and waiting.
Upgrade complete.
I'm your shooter. What do you need?
Might not sell all of them.
I'm ready and waiting. What's happening?
Ah, that's fine. Leave it as it is. There's 100 rounds actually.
Nightbringer's name. Have at thee.
We've only just started. This is just scratch in the beginning of the game.
Have at thee.
There is an Akimond, I can see his tail. And now he's gone. I guess we killed him. Yeah. GG. There's Holy War for you. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this 2-hour Holy War, especially for you. Make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, share the video. Click the thumbs up button. It's not that hard. Just click it. And twitch.tv/witty, patreon.com/WTiiWarcraft. That all helps out, just keeping the channel alive. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Take care.